Привет.
Не верит, чего вы говорите.
Да, русский настроили.
Shall we warm up?
Yeah.
It's my warm-up song. Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses, helpless to resist the notes I write. The power of the music of the night. Softly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light. And listen to the music of the night. He grabbed all he could do. He said no storm is stopping me. He made fricassee of a sea anemone. That's right. Down at the bottom of the sea. 7 fucking words, people. You can do this. I can remember all the other fucking words. You ready to do this together? All in favor say aye. All in favor say da. I turned to my first officer and I said, what have you got to say to me? Well, he turned and said, I'm in over my head. Where? A sheet cracking, looking under my man. Looked up at their legs hungrily. She counted it, so she thought she found a man. Some men call to God, their numbers up. Some cry for their moms. I just look at all these barrels of wasted I think that time it was supposed to be. Blah, 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 blah. Seaman shaft, we all knew he was daft. His story dawned and happily. He drifted by with a fish dig in his eye. Where? Down at the bottom was treasure galore. But guarding so greedily was an angry horde of skeletons with swords. Where? For the horde, some men call to God. We're at the bottom of the, stuck at the bottom of the dark, crazy ass fish dwell between the devil and the deep blue sea. Cuba tastes so good. There's still an embargo, actually. Embargo. Cuban rum is illegal in America. True story.
Тем не менее.
I'm from Cuba. I live in America. And this is Cuban rum, and I love rum. But I cannot buy this in America because Cuba is a very, very dangerous enemy. And if we buy cigars or rum from them, they may, what's the word? They may invade us, they may attack us with coconuts.
Закидают эти.
Да, закидают.
Or their new special banana cannon that they made. This next song is a song that I love to play in the United States, and when I play this song, I talk about Russians. It's a true story. I do.
God.
I say, when I played this song last year in Russia, all of the Russians sang along with the chorus. Are you gonna make the Russians make you look bad? Can you sing better than the Russians? Do you want to win this Cold War? I explain to them. I say, it's amazing when I play this song, the Russians know all of the words in the chorus. The chorus goes, and I say, you know what's even better about the fact that the Russians sing along with this song? That to you in America, da is just a sound, but in Russia it means yes. So when I sing this song about fucking zombies,
Yes.
all of the Russians say yes. All right, Russia. So now I stand here before you in Moscow, and I ask you the same question, Russia. Do you want to win this Cold War? I was alone and I needed a date. I was taking a walk past the cemetery gate when I saw a sign that said for a good time. Take a left down at Tombstone number 8. Went through the gateway and I'm pretty sure I saw some eyes peeking out of a sepulcher. I took a step into the tomb of a repute. That's where I met her, the zombie prostitute. She was a rotten kind of cute. Well, I was tense, it was plain to see. A sort of rigor mortis was coming over me. I didn't want to see it, but I just had to believe it. Yup, I had it stick before the stiff in front of me. La da 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 da. Now I'm falling apart. I head down to my doors and window, which my organ system makes me go. I've been such a sleaze and she gave me the disease. Wouldn't you know now I'm a zombie gigolo? I took my first client on a date. We took took a walk to the cemetery gate. I got under her slip, but then I heard her rip. I pulled it out and I said, that's correct. Morally, I'm destitute in the tomb of ill repute. She's a rotten kind of cute for a zombie prostitute. I learned a Russian word last year when I came here. Actually, it's funny, there's photos from the St. Petersburg show from last year, and I'm talking to the audience like this, and you can see Russian words written on the back of my hand. It says, Привет, right here. Look, I learned Привет. I didn't have to write on myself. But I did learn another word. I learned how to say my favorite organ. My favorite body part in Russian. Do you know what that is? Muzgi! This is a song from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That was terrible. Let's do it again. Step right up on a reasonable guy. Don't be frightened by the look in my eye. Just your average evil meteor from out of the sky. Go down to the neighbor's place. See the dull expression on his face. You were doing him a favor and you brought it to me. He ain't using his brains, just watching TV. Down to Mr. McGee's. He hasn't had a thought since 43. His brain is the portrait of atrophy. He ain't using it, why not give it to me? Brains, I won't lie. I'll eat the brains of the zombie fly. Sure they might think it's the rain. They won't give it a thought after revealing their brains. Let's make this song slightly more interesting. When I say brains, you say, all in favor say aye. All in favor say Moskey. Brains. Brains. I won't lie. I'll eat the brains till the zombified. Should they might think it's the rain, so they won't give it a thought after revealing their brain. Brains. I am drunk with power. But by the end of the show, I'll just be drunk. Brains. My jumps and throw away and I eat them. Big ones, fat ones, short ones, small ones. So delectable, especially the small ones. No time to cook them in a skillet. My belly's rumbling, I gotta need to fill it. I don't fry them, I usually only shrink them. I just grab myself a straw and I drink them. Swell to go around, bring me every single brain in town. But with all these brains, I can't help but think that there isn't one left out there to drain. Now fess up, boy, come on, heck, is there someone that you're trying to protect? Bring it down here to me, and then I promise I'll be your bestest friend. Brains. I won't lie, I leave the brains of the zombified. Should they might think it's deranged, they will give it a thought to repeat her brain. Right. It's okay, it's not a matter if it isn't great. And if at first she thinks it's strange, she won't think twice if she don't have a brain. Hooray! Your parade. Your parade. Bring me your parade.
Ну, знаете, он так и
Is
всегда.
anyone having a birthday today? Where? What's your name? Maria, when is your birthday? Your birthday is today. What day is it today, Maria? Is she your puppet? She can speak. Just because she's Asian doesn't mean she's shy. You're not Asian or you're not shy. Thank you, Tom Waits, for coming to the show. Maria, I learned that you never ask a woman how old she is. I know this because I have permanent scars on my testicles from where they kicked me. So I will not ask you how old you become today. Пожалуйста. Anybody else have a birthday today? Oh, what's your name? Maria? 9 months ago. Only people who wanted daughters named Maria fucked on this night. I wish I was here 9 months ago.
It was Maria.
Hi. You want to have sex? Sure. Do you want a daughter named Maria? No? Great, we're not using a condom. Maria, you're also a beautiful woman, so I can't ask you your age either. Huh? 23.
So
Oh, just a little baby. Just a little baby.
stop this. Старый пират какой-то.
Wow. Some of the characters from Russian's Sesame Street are here tonight. Oscar the drunk is here. Felix the rapist. They're all here tonight. Maria, anybody else having a birthday today? What? What's your name? Vera? Pira? With a P? Kira! Like Kira! Kira, are you American? Kira, you're not going to tell the Americans back home about that Cold War thing, right? Kira, what are you doing in Moscow? Teaching. Security. Could you do me a favor? Could you throw out the lead singer of Godspeed Ye Black Emperor, please? This is not fucking black metal night. Well, I'd say welcome to Russia, Kira, but I think you were here first. Well, I'd like to dedicate this song to Maria. And to Maria. And to Kira. See, if your parents were in Russia 9 months ago, they'd be fucking and your name would be Maria. And anybody else who's having a birthday in the month of October. Because it is fucking October. Oh my God, it's gonna be a long show. And September and November.
And July.
Поднимай,
July.
поднимай.
So,
November, поднимай руку.
and August.
Ну, в августе.
And, yes, and January. So, and December. If your name is Maria, or Kira, or if your birthday's in the next 365 fucking days, this song's for you. Grab the chair, boys, motherfucking kicker. Happy birthday, my old friend. It seems this horror show will never end. Any moment's your last breath. Here is to another day closer to death. The cake is on the table, but it is awfully bright. Cause there's so many candles on top. But you are so decrepit, your chest so tight. When you blow them out, your lungs are gonna pop. You cannot complain anytime you feel a pain. Oh, you have arthritis and gout. Cause when you're stuck convention, all your teeth fall out. So have another cigarette, have another beer. Raise that glass to one more year. Happy birthday, my old friend. It seems this horror show will never end. Any moment's your last breath. Here is to another day closer to death. Maria, you didn't think this was going to be a nice birthday song, did you? I mean, look at me. I look like an extra from Pirates of the Caribbean who Johnny Depp dragged into his trailer and then violently raped and then kicked him. Just figured out what I want for my birthday. The skin is so worn out and old. All over your body it's sagging. Especially loose as your old caboose. You're dragging it behind you in a wagon. You're an alcoholic and you're blind and deaf. And you have Alzheimer's, I bet. You're too old to remember, but you're too young to forget. So have another cigarette, have another beer. Raise that glass to one more year. Happy birthday, my old friend. It seems this horror show will never end. Any moment's your last breath. Here is to another day closer to death. You're so old, you smell like dust, Maria. And now your bones begin to rust, Maria. See that face, it's full of wrinkles, Kira? So have another cigarette, have another beer. Raise that chair to one more year. Happy birthday, my old friend. It seems this horror show will never end. Any moment's your last breath. Here is to another day closer to your sweet death. I feel like such a girl right now. I just had a horrifying revelation. I looked down and I realized I'm not wearing my stage shoes. I'm wearing my street shoes. This is so embarrassing. Are you thinking I should change? Is that stupid? No? Maybe if somebody went backstage and got my stage shoes. I don't see any volunteers. I don't know if you're allowed back there. I'm really thinking about it.
Stop it!
The backstage is so far away.
Дайте из него быть.
Show us your feet. This is a kinky town, Moscow. Kinky town. All right, fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna have to play with my street shoes. This is humiliating. Humiliating. I might as well be wearing sneakers up here. I should invent a machine. I should invent a robot. I should invent a robot.
Mechanical Joe.
Oh, hi, you're a person. Aren't you the photographer? Kind of. Can I ask you a favor? I left my shoes backstage. They're in a white bag. They're like a white fabric bag. Can you get my shoes? Thank you. I'm gonna change my fucking shoes. But you see, that's a human. Humans make mistakes. Robots never make mistakes. I should just make a robot. What's that? Cyborgs don't die. That's the name of my next album. It's not gonna be in Russian, but I'm gonna sing all the songs with a Russian accent. Shoes. Find them? Oh, the shoes. All right, well, I guess it's going to be story time because just bring them on up here. Okay. All right, my next problem is how do I put on the shoes while singing the songs? All right. My what? My penis is not that long. Hey, nice shoes. John Football. Hey, all right. Raise your hand if you're really, really good at helping a man put his shoes on. Really? Really? Do you do this for a living? What? All of your life, you have helped men put their shoes on. Get up here, woman. Get up here. I think maybe that is the only way to go. Let her through, let her walk through. And then security is going, this is the weirdest thing that has, I think, ever happened on stage. Okay. And then meanwhile, my shoe changing girl is fired.
Девочка, которая, давай быстрее беги, он уже переднюю посадила, достала бы его, за что ты? Я ж прям переживаю.
Она пошла или нет?
Да, она побежала.
Пока там пройдет.
Пожалуйста, девочка. Я переживаю за тебя больше, чем за свою жизнь.
Okay, one shoe is finished. Does security know that on the last song I'm going to invite about 20 people to come up here and sing?
Ну да, конечно.
Get on with it! I'm getting on with it. This is part of the show.
You're doing it poorly!
They didn't get this shit in St. Petersburg. This is limited edition, people. When you buy the live DVD, the extra is going to be me changing my shoes. In Moscow. And my shoes are changed. We're going to almost instantly notice a change in quality. She's back. They wouldn't let you back there. That is crazy. That's just totally crazy. Well, I guess I was right all along. I should have just made a robot. In the court of Augustine the 12th, the king reprimanded his men and demanded they put to good use all his time. The cure is deep ennui, for you see, he found that he was sad and lonely ever since his wife the queen got mad and rode off on his steed. And beyond the castle wall, there was a tinker and he was a thinker, the smartest man in all the world. He made a mechanical girl, but you see, his daughter passed away that summer, and though he knew he could not replace her, he missed his family. Suddenly a knock at the door went rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat, and the kingsman came in blowing horns, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. When the king laid eyes upon the girl, he was delighted, his man overnighted, he yelled aloud for all the world, I'll take her for my queen. And the man screamed, please don't take my child, I beg you, mighty king. And they grabbed him by his tailcoat and threw him in the moat. Later in their wedding bed, the king was shocked to see a tender kiss upon the cheek, unleashed an armament. Launchers and flame-throwing guns grew from her sides, and she grew to 7 times her size. Happily. So you see the moral of the story is never take a child away from a loving parents. They might need somebody to help them change their shoes. Do you have a Comic-Con? What is that? Oh, thank you. Doesn't taste at all good. You have a Comic-Con here? Yes. What is it called? Naturally. I play a lot of Comic-Cons in America, Dragon Con, New York Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, and I love them because I love cosplayers. I like pretty girls in Star Trek uniforms. What can I say? But whenever I play Comic-Cons, people come up to me afterwards and they say, I love that song you sing about Batman. I say, I don't have a song about Batman. Oh. You mean Raised by Bats. This song is not about Batman. So if I ever come back and I play at, I don't know, maybe Moscow Comic-Con, I will be probably doing some cosplay. Will you be there too? Will you be cosplaying as some strange character from Japanese animation I never heard of? And I will sing you this song. Here at home, in this steeple made of chrome, above a city of steel, I've chosen bats over people, 'cause I never did like the way humans made me feel. So we sleep all day and we rise at night, and we spread our wings and take it to the sky. People all stop and stare and say, why you gotta be like that? I just look them in the eye and tell them I was raised by bats. And I was young, I was feeble, and it stung when they pushed me down. I was so hated by these people that I knew I had to do what I could to get out of that town. So I ran away to this sacred place and was taken in by creatures of the night. That's you! And when the people all stop and stare, they say, why you gotta dress like that? I just look them in the eye and tell them I was raised by bats. When the people all stop and stare, they say, why you gotta be like that? I just look them in the eye and tell them I was raised by to the skies. We do it all our way, live our lives like that, 'cause there's no one here to fill our heads with lies. When the people all stop and stare and say, why you gotta be like that? When the people all stop and stare and say, why you gotta dress like that? When the people all stop and stare and say, why you gotta be like that? I just punch them in the eye and I bite them on the thigh and I kick them in their ass when the sun don't shine. Look them in the eye and tell them I was raised like that. I just look them in the eye and tell them I was raised like that. I was raised by that. I was raised by that. Don't go by the river if you love your wife, 'cause you make that girl a widow and you cause her pain and strife. Hell, if you go by the riverside, you'll lose your life. People by the river, they know who's the boss. They'll pay that fancy city folks no matter what the cost. And if you go by the riverside, you'll end up la. There's a bat they call the stat who will sink his teeth in you. You might meet a creature from a swampy black lagoon. And if the moon is full, you might meet the lookout. Don't go by the riverside, you'll be sorry if you do. Well, the young man met a lady, and she made that fella swoon. So they went on down to New Orleans to elope under the moon. He took her by the riverside to give her the air la-la-la-loo. Well, the next day he got out of bed and she wasn't by his side. He searched the quarter high and low and the bayou far and wide. The locals say she ran away, but you know they lie. There's a bat they call the stat who will sink his teeth in you. I meet a creature from a swampy black lagoon. And if the moon is full, you might meet the lookout. Don't go by the riverside, you'll be sorry if you do. Who shivers when they hear about voodoo? Don't lie to me, boy, I know you do. You better help me when you hear me call, 'cause you make a lovely shrunken head. You'll be my favorite voodoo doll. Sting went by the river, now he sleeps on Bourbon Street. And there's that song by Country Blonde by where it's warm and green. And if you go by the riverside, you'll never leave. There's a bat they call the stat who will sink his teeth in you. You might meet a creature from a swampy black lagoon. And if the moon is full, you might meet the lookout. Don't go by the riverside. Don't go by the riverside. Don't go by the riverside.
That's not how it goes. Do you guys know about my game? Wait, actually, who was here at my last show in Moscow? All right. So you know about the game, right? Who was not here the last time in Moscow? Virgins. Virgins. So many virgins. Okay, I have a game. I play with myself. I have a game that I play with myself. Every time I forget a word to one of my songs, I have to drink. That is how that works. I don't know how I keep forgetting these songs. I play them every night, but here we go. I forgot a word. Here we go. How do you say cheers in Russian? На здоровье? Да здоровье. На здоровье. All right, на здоровье. Тост. To a new journey of friendship together for our people while our governments fight. Your president fights with my president fights with your president, but we get along just fine. Where were we? Full and the color of blood. The night the pirates came to the vampire club. The leader was tall and snide and slim. He looked like a gay Captain Morgan. Well, he recognized the vampire from his school. He did something that was most uncool. He said, hey, everybody, see the fool in the cave? His name is Bernie Weinstein, and he's in the 8th grade. Fangs are flying, keeps me torn. Hell hath no fury like a werewolf scorn. Number one rule in this game. Never call him by his real name. Old top hats were crushed, a pointy boots in a rush, and Morris in the bar orders of blood and says it's just another night at the Vampire Club. Missy lost a fang in the ladies' room. We all laughed and called her Snaggletooth. He was mad cause he broke his cane and he flushed his contacts down the drain. There was so much angst after the fight. Glad Akasha broke up that night. Some rivet heads danced in a puddle of goo. They used to be father, you know who. Fangs were flying, capes were torn. Hell had no fury like a vampire storm. Number one rule in this game: never call him by his real name. Wigs were pulled, top hats were crushed, a pointy boots in a rush, and Boris at the bar orders of blood and says it's just another night at the Vampire Club. Always upside down, dressed in black from toe to head, singing out of the ghost, she's still undead. A couple of guns is a peaceful sight. We do anything to avoid a fight. If you really want to see some gore and blood, the ravers come to the Vampire Club. Fangs were flying, capes were torn. Hell had no fury like a vampire storm. Number one rule in this game: never call him by his real name. Wigs were pulled, top hats were crushed, a pointy boots in a rush, and Boris at the bar orders of blood and says it's just another night at the Vampire Club. I have an album called Bitrektual, and it is a pornographic collection of Star Trek and Star Wars songs. Now, on the cover of Bitrektual, one side there is a male Vulcan making the love with a female Twi'lek from Star Wars. On the other side, There's a male stormtrooper making the love with Sulu from Star Trek. It's bisexual. This album in your country is technically illegal. It's true. I mean, unless the propaganda that we get in America is so bad that they're telling us just lies. But I was told there was a law that if you promote homosexuality to young people, you could go to jail, right? So, for a long time I wondered, do I bring bisexual in my suitcase on the plane? Because I know I'm not the most beautiful man, but I'm definitely too cute for Russian jail. Definitely too pretty for Russian jail. And I want you to know that I love you so much that I risked my anal virginity again and brought the fucking album. So every copy of Bisexual you buy is a chance I will not get arrested on the way home. Keep that in mind. Should I do a Star Trek song? Does anybody here love Star Trek? All right. This one's for both of you. Just me and Spock, we met a nasty Nazi alien, he locked our asses up. We found a hunk of crystal and a metal piece of bed. We made a phaser gun and shot him in the head. I was standing on the bridge when Sulu came to me. His eyes were full of tears, he said, "Oh my, Captain, can't you see? The ship is gonna blow. Do something I beseech." I grabbed the dribble and some chewing gum and stopped the warp core breach. I said, bounce a graviton particle beam off the main deflector dish. That's the way we do things, lad. We're making shit up as we wish. Klingons and Romulans, they pose no threat to us. Cause if we find or in a buy, we just make some shit up. Now, you don't need to know about Star Trek to know how to say, we just make some shit up. So at the end of each verse, it would mean a lot to me if you would yell, we just make some shit up! Can you do this? All I know is just a child, and most think him a twit. But Wesley is the master when it comes to making up some shit. He's the guy you want with you when you go out in space. Just tell him, shut up, Wesley, if he gets in your face. And if you're at a party on the Starship Enterprise, and the karaoke player just plain old up and dies, set up a neutrino field inside a can of peas. Hold on to Geordie's visor and sing into Data's knees. And I said, bounce a graviton particle beam. That's the way we do things, lad. We're making shit up as we wish. The Klingons and Romulans, they pose no threat to us. Cause if we find or in a bind, we just make some shit up. Cisco's on a mission to go no bloody place. He loiters on a space station above Bajoran space. The wormhole opened up and now they come from near and far. We'll keep the booze but please send back the fucking Jem'Hadar. And what is with the Klingons? Remember in the day, they looked like Puerto Ricans and they dressed in gold lame. Now they look like heavy metal rockers from the dead, with leather pants and frizzy hair and lobsters on their heads. I said, bounce a graviton particle beam off the main deflector dish. That's the way we do things, lad. We're making shit up as we wish. Klingons and Romulans, they pose no threat to us. Cause if we find a red bud. Well, I was stuck on Voyager, pounding on the door, when suddenly it dawned on me I've seen this show before. Perhaps I'm in a warp bubble, slightly out of phase. It was way back in the 60s, when they called it Lost in Space. For a way to make the rating feeling sore, so we orchestrated an encounter with the board. Normally you'd think that that would get us into shit, but this one's got a smashing ass and a lovely set of tits. And I said, bounce the gravity particle beam off the main deflector dish. That's the way we do things, lad, we're making shit up as we wish. Klingons and Romulans, they pose no threat to us, cause if we find a river, well then they made a new show, and it's called Enterprise, and it takes place 100 years before Kirk was alive. They say that it's a prequel, or so that's what it's called. It's such a bad idea, you'd swear that Lucas was involved. They have a Vulcan female, but she's a nervous wreck. Her house is sweet as seven's only green, so what the heck? They're in the past with Klingons, have those lobsters on their heads. I'm more confused than Wesley Crusher nude in Tasha's bed. And I said, bounce the gravity particle beam off the main deflector dish. That's the way we do things, lad, we're making shit up as we wish. Klingons and Romulans, they pose no threat to us, cause if we find her in a butt. Bonus verse. Well, apparently a bigwig up at Paramount must have felt the franchise was stale by all accounts, because they hired J.J. Abrams to give the thing a shove. I feared that he would mock and mangle everything we love. Well, I went to the movies, and there, much to my shock, there were hunky models playing Kirk and Spock. Vulcan's been destroyed, and the timeline has been crushed. So someone tell me why I love this film so fucking much. Because they bounce the gravity particle beam off the main deflector dish. That's the way we do things, man, we're making shit up as we wish. Klingons and Romulans, they pose no threat to us, cause if we find her in a bind, we're totally screwed, but never mind, we'll pull something out of Wesley's beat. What does God need with a starship? We just make some shit up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. It has been such a pleasure and such a joy and such an honor to return to Moscow. I have a crazy idea. Are you ready? Let's do this every year. Will you come? If I come next year. I hope so. But don't bring any friends, it's already too crowded in here. Now, this is the last song of the night. Yeah. But this presents a little bit of a problem because everywhere in the world where I do this song, I invite some people on stage to sing it with me. Huh? Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming.
There's so much.
I don't have a drinking problem, I have a microphone problem. So, security, can we do this? Are you waving at me because you're a fan, or are you waving at me because you're the head of security? The man with the beard, the very handsome man. He's no longer waving at me, now he's staring at me with a look of death. So, wait, hold on, wait, no, what's happening here? No. You know what? If everybody came up on the stage at the same time, security couldn't stop you. No, don't! I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. One revolution every 100 years is enough. But I do need some kind of official answer, because I can't invite people up unless I have some kind of security person I can talk to. Is that okay? Can I do that? Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to sing a song.
Have power.
Wait a minute. Who are these people? Okay. Usually the way it works is I pick some people to come up. But these people are beautiful. Oh, hello. Oh, how nice. Oh, very nice. Usually the way it works is I say, you have to fulfill one of 3 requirements to come up here. 1, you must know all of the lyrics to the chorus of this song. If that's you, raise your hand. Nobody. Great. 2, you must know most of the lyrics to the chorus of this song. Or 3, you must be able to fake the lyrics to the chorus of this song. Or 3, you must sound like the bastard love child of Tom Waits and Cookie Monster. All right, well, I guess that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Moscow chapter of the Beelzebub Philharmonic Choir. You're making the ship tilt to the side.
Even now!
When the devil is too busy and death's a bit too much, they call on me by name, you see, for my special touch. To the gentlemen I'm misfortune, to the ladies I'm surprised, but call me by any name, anyway it's all the same. I'm the pea beneath your bed. I'm a pump on every head. I'm the peel which you slip. I'm a pin in every head. I'm a thorn in your side. Makes you wriggle and ride. I'm evil. The devil tips his hat to me. I'm evil. I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need. All right, Beelzebub Philharmonic Choir, everybody take 4 steps forward. While there's children to make sad, while there's candy to be had, while there's pockets left to pick, while there's grannies left to trip down the stairs, I'll be there. I'll be waiting round the corner. It's a game I'm glad I met, 'cause there's one born every minute. What? I'm evil. The devil tips his hat to me. I'm evil. I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need. Beelzebub Philharmonic Choir, are you ready? Every day somebody asks me, Voltaire, how is it possible that a middle-aged man from Cuba, who's kind of fat and not that good looking, can continue to have a career as an internationally touring musician? And I look them right in their good eye, and I say, because every night I get 1-2 dozen people to sell their souls to Satan on stage. I'm 89 years old and I look great. It's because of you. I lost one. I'm the feeling keeps you awake. I'm the shadows on the wall. I'm the monsters they become. I'm the nightmare in your skull. I'm a dagger in your back. An extra turn upon the rack. I'm the quivering of your heart and stabbing pain, a sudden start. What? To me. I'm evil, I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need. And I do it all for free. Your tears selfie. Your tears are all the pain. It gets so lonely being evil. What I do to see you smile, even for a little while, and no one loves you when you're evil. Lying through my teeth, your tears are all the company I need. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you think I can have your help with maybe one more song? This song is called Voltaire's Going to Take a Selfie. It's for the Instagram. Ready? Ready? Help! Send help! Send help! The Cold War, it's not over! Send help! Wasn't done yet.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, and now the end is near, and I face that final curtain. So goodbye to strife. This is the last dance of my life. Lord of this, I'm certain. I've been a sinner, I've been a saint, done both good and evil deeds. Oh, but in the end, I was good to my friends, and that's good enough for me. Oh, good Lord, they say all souls you forgive. Well, if that's true, then why does there need to be a hell? Hey, what's that sulfurous smell? I think it's the battery on your camera. I can feel the fire creeping on my thighs. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, Galileo, Mamma Mia, Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Oh, pills and bulbs, got a devil put aside for me. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. My flesh will make a feast. Oh, I will be there in that number. That's 666, the number of the beast. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. At least I'll have a view. Oh, I will see the fire, the rusty razor wire. Oh, don't you worry, I'll save the seat for you. I'm going to hell. He's going to hell in a handbasket. In a handbasket. I might like it that way. No, this ain't no lie. I'd rather be Kentucky Fried than alive and kicking in Jersey any day. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. Oh, please don't pray for me. No, I don't need to be saved. Oh, the devil, I ain't afraid. There ain't nothing he can do that ain't already been done to me. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. I pray if I had the guile. No, this ain't no fib. I'd rather be a splatter on the devil's bib. 'Cause on my knees repent ain't my style. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. And I'll have good company too. 'Cause if I was so bad, then there's no need to be sad. 'Cause everybody else will be there too, including you. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. you forgive Cthulhu, the self-righteous who deceive. When your words they twist, we both know hell don't exist. Except in the minds of the poor fools who believe. At the booth signing your posters. So come say hello, come take a picture, come let's have an inappropriate touching session. Right over there. Good night, thank you.